Clarence, the Dallas Cowboys are 9-4, but this team's got some serious problems, starting with a quarterback who's clearly hurt and an offense that can't really do what it was doing in the first 7 weeks of the season when they were 6-1 and they were averaging 32 points a game. Now, they did win on Sunday, and they have all but wrapped up the NFC East title and an appearance in the 2021 NFL playoffs, which is great. But, my good sir, are you as concerned about this offense as I am?
Yeah, I'm very concerned about the offense and the football team because, again, I've always said, and I've 100 times and 7 ways to Sunday, or however you want to say it, they don't hang division title banners at AT&T Stadium.
They do at Texas A&M, brother.
Of course, they don't hang any banners at AT&T Stadium because they haven't won anything since 1995. But the bottom line is, getting to the Super Bowl is what matters. It's not winning the division, outlasting the bad NFC East and getting to the playoffs and going one and done. And they are the ones who talked all season about this being special and have a chance to have a special season. And my confidence meter is way down on the Cowboys achieving that ultimate goal with quarterback Dak Prescott and offense in a slump. Mike McCarthy didn't want to call it a slump. Kellen Moore didn't want to call it a slump, the offensive coordinator, but Jerry Jones said it's fair to say Dak Prescott's in a slump, and that's not what you want when you're supposed to be playing your best football in December. And as you get ready to go to the playoffs, just looking at his numbers, they've been awful. They're awful of late. I mean, Prescott has had 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions through his first 6 games. His last 6 games, 8 TDs, 6 picks, and that's after he came back from the calf strain. The Cowboys want to say he's not hurt. The calf is fine, but something's off. Something is amiss with Prescott and that offense because they're out of sync. They're out of rhythm. They don't look good, and they don't get it together. They won't have a long stay in the playoffs.
Well, it's weird. I actually feel pretty good about their chances for a reason that we'll talk about here in a little bit. But, Clarence, I got to tell you, I hope he's hurt. I hope he's banged up. Because if he's not banged up and this isn't a slump, then that means he stinks. And I'm sorry, I just don't buy a guy who was that good, that sharp, through the first 7 weeks of the season before he suffered the calf injury on the last play of the game in the win New England. I'm sorry, Clarence. I'm not going to buy that a guy who was that good and looked like an NFL MVP candidate, legit MVP candidate, is suddenly not in a slump or he's not hurt. Something is wrong. Now, they're saying the right things, but at least Jerry was honest enough to say, yes, it's fair to say he's in a slump. And my question is, do you think he's had injuries now? The shoulder, no big deal. The ankle last season, a huge deal. A calf injury, which Troy Aikman said can take a while to come back from. Is this guy hurt?
Well, that make it make sense. Something has to make sense.
Yeah.
Something. It's not just I think there's a number of things going on. The running game is not what it was. The third downs are not as easy. But just some of the simple things of completing passes, he's not seeing it as well. Whatever, something's going on. Something's amiss. And just from a common sense standpoint, you don't play like he was playing early in the season. Now play like he's playing now and say something's not wrong. It's if he's hurt or something wrong with his fundamentals because he's hurt, he overcompensating something. Because let's be honest, I paid you $40 million a year. So when the offensive line has issues, when the running back has issues, I need you to overcompensate for them because you're the difference maker. Yep. I need you to make up for what we're missing here. That's what I expect.
Yep.
I don't expect you to be part of the problem.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Now, there have been issues. Ezekiel Elliott is playing on a leg and a half. Tony Pollard couldn't go on Sunday because of a foot injury. He might be able to go against the Giants on Sunday in New York. Now Tyron Smith is going to be out this Sunday with a sprained ankle. That would be the 4th time this season he has missed a game. That offensive line is not good right now. Zach Martin suffered an injury during the Washington game, came back, but that line is not very good. I know Lyle Collins is back, and that's okay, but the interior of that line has issues, whether it was Connor McGovern or Connor Williams or Tyler Biotis. There are issues there. There are reasons, but there are other things going on with Dak. Like that pick six, that throw that he had against Washington there at the end of the game. I know they said that he didn't see the linebacker. Okay. Did he just not see him, or did he not put enough air under the ball? Because the receiver that he had behind him was wide open.
Yeah, he
doesn't
clearly
miss
didn't see
that
the
throw in the
linebacker, but
first
you're
month
supposed
to
to
2
see
months.
those things. You know, he should have seen it. We saw him. I
Yeah.
saw the linebacker. You saw the linebacker. I don't know why he didn't see the linebacker. I don't know what's going on there, but that's just another part of the problem. If you look at this team, you go back to the Saints game. You know, that
Yeah.
second half against the Saints, they did nothing. You know, and in this game, you're up 24-0, you're up 27-8, and the offense cannot close it out. You can't even get first down to close it out, you know, before that. And then you get a chance, and then you throw a pick six, and the next drive you come out, you go 3 and out, and the defense has to save you. There's something wrong, something amiss with this offense and with Prescott. He's not even making the easy throws. Look at this, you know, he can't even complete passes to the running backs. I mean, it's just not there. And I think play calling is part of it. I don't like the play call, the calls that Kellen Moore is making, but maybe Kellen Moore doesn't trust his play calls because of the way Dak is playing or whatever else. But
he doesn't trust his offensive line, Clarence. That much
yeah,
is obvious.
all of that's part of it. But you know, it's an issue. It must be solved.